Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Yak City Gaming, everybody, as once more we're going to pick up the Montreal Canadiens Be a GM mode here in NHL 15. So as we all saw from the last episode, we simulated, finished off the year 40, 34, and 8, and we are at the NHL Entry Draft for 2015. In other words, the McDavid Sweepstakes. So let's get into it. Let's see, shall we begin? Alright. So I'm not going to give away exactly what my strategy is going to be here yet. And it looks like Florida has the top pick. So let's go for it. Let's see here. Continue. Pose trade. And we are going to go talk to Florida to see if we can find Connor McDavid for ourselves. So let's see here. We want that nice high draft pick. And what are we going to trade away for it? Yeah, we can trade a first. And how about some prospects? And let's see. One other good guy. Yeah, I'm liking trading away. I think Thomas Mechanics. Yeah, there we go. Oh, never mind. That trade's not good to go. So we'll trade another draft pick and we'll get going. Boom. Alright, we got the top pick. Now, let's get Jack Eichel. How about that? Jack Eichel. We'll trade away. Prospect. Draft pick. And what else can we trade away? Liking the idea of trading away defenseman. We'll go with defense. How about Markov? He's 36. If we can rob them with Markov, I think we're golden. So Carolina has that second overall pick. So we want that. Yes, we do. And we want... Then we'll take Paul Bissonnette. And some Bishop kid. Okay, why isn't this league approved? So obviously this Bishop kid doesn't have any money coming in, so... Bingo! There we go. We've got the top two picks. Let's get to this draft going. So the Montreal Canadiens, as you see what I'm doing here, I am blowing up for rookies. So we'll get ready. Who's going first? Oh yeah, Connor McDavid. Sure as hell is. There we go, that's the top pick. And where is Jack Eichel? Is he not in the game? Saw Grop was something pretty fancy for target audience if you guys watch him on YouTube. I'm trying to make a decision here. Dylan Strome seems like he could be good. Pilon, Merkley. See what we've got for goaltenders. Johnston, Jake Patterson, Jordan Cook. Some tough choices here in goalies. But I think I like Carey Price still in net, so we're not going to bother getting rid of him yet. Defense, Pilon is a two-way defender. Could be paired well with Mr. Subban. Seems like a good pick. I really like Barzell as well. 1-2 punch with him and McDavid, that would be pretty sweet. Oh boy, these are tough decisions, I tell ya. You know what? We'll go with Barzell. Quick sim. And we will shut down the phones. Quick sim again. And shut down the phones once again. And let's get up to our draft pick here. See what's left on the board in terms of everyone. Daniel Sprong. Oh, is this is the kid that was featured on his Sports Center feature the other day. He looks good. So you know what? Or what's this? Matthew Highmore. He's another center. Never mind. Goaltending. What do we have left for goaltending? Oh, there we go. That's a steal, boys. Gibble. I'm not going to bother with the rest of the drafting. And there we go. We have our draft complete. So now let's get up to the re-sign phase. So that's basically what our draft is. With McDavid there, that's going to be huge. I know you guys are probably thinking, holy crap, why did I give away so much? Well, McDavid, if you looked into the Sims, he becomes 98 overall. So he basically wins by himself. And we've got the re-sign phase to go through. So Riley Smith, we'll negotiate him for a contract of 2.27. Might as well. Alright, we got to take a serious look at what we want. Riley Smith has been signed. Brennan Prust is still in town. Thomas Plekanec, he stayed in town. Pat Parento, Pacioretty, yeah, okay. McDavid is already a 74 overall. 4.5 green stars. It's going to be ridiculous. We'll go with 0.910. We'll see Galchenyuk is an 86 overall. So we'll sign him to a new contract. You know what? No, man. He deserves some more. There we go. Alright, what else do we got? We have Matthew Barzal, who will be down in the minors next year, but he is looking pretty good at 4.5 gold stars. We'll sign him to whatever the heck he wants. And other than that, I think everybody else is good to go. And who else did we sign? Paul Bissonnette is a UFA. You know what? He can go to UFA. I don't really care. And right wingers, in terms of right wingers, what do we got? Not a heck of a lot. So we'll let that one slide. And defensive prospects, Struiski, yeah, we'll just let them go. For you, you can go. You know what, you can stay. And this Gustav Backstrom, where did we pick him up? 5th round, okay. Yeah, he could be a steal in the 5th round at a 3.5 gold star for 67 overall. We'll pick him and keep him going. Karski's in net, Price is in net. Zach Ficali is coming up. He's a 73. We're gonna let both Joey McDonald and Peter Budaj go, and Daniel Gibble will get into net for the Hamilton Bulldogs. That'll be an easy choice. And that's too simple. There we go. Resign phase done. So we'll just let it keep going here. And hopefully we'll get to the free agents. See if there's anyone interesting to add. And there we go. We're done with that. So let's get up to the free agent trade, or free agency day, or whatever it's called, pardon me. I'm having a mental... I can't even speak. Okay, I'm done. Just give me 2 seconds here to collect myself, guys. This is brutal. Doing this at 8 o'clock at night after being pretty much up every night till midnight isn't really good, and you're only sleeping until 6 o'clock. So easy decision, easy decision, easy decision. Made my day. Honored to join your team. Honored to join your team. It's been a dream. Alright. Sounds good to me. We're loaded with prospects now. If we can pick up a couple other ones that are semi-ready to play, maybe we can rebuild this year and then be solid for next year. Because you know McDavid will be an 85 by next year. Barzal should be an 80. All of them should be ready to go. Gibble should be like a 75 and ready to back up Carey Price. And oh boy, I did not qualify a tendering offer to Brendan Gallagher. That's an issue. Gallagher, we want you back, man. Yeah, there you go. That'll be a nice big contract for you. And here we go into UFA free agency. It looks like Nate Thompson is available, Matt Bolesky, Ron Hainsey, Drew Miller. Some interesting names out there, but I don't really like what I see. And Gallagher was happy to accept. So let's see what we can do trading for potentially an Aaron Ekblad, maybe? Another deal with Florida? Now, you know what? I think I like the roster where it is. So let's simulate all the way up to September, and we'll get into setting our lines, and then that'll be the end of the video. So if we rebuild this year, semi-rebuild, because we only got rid of a few pieces to bring up huge deals, so we are in the market for a defenseman. That's always going to be a concentration. But other than that, we should be golden in terms of being able to be average, probably about 34 wins, 34 losses, some odd number of shootout losses, you know, somewhere in that range, 500-ish, but not really 500 is what I'm expecting for this year. And it looks like it was a really crappy year for free agents, so good thing we stuck out of it. And we'll be all the better for it, of course, with McDavid playing his first NHL game with the Habs, believe it or not. Blockbuster trade there, just calling it. And we're almost through July. So if we can pick up a defenseman, like I said, that'll be huge. Other than that, really we don't need much else. Someone to play with Subban, but Johnny Boychuk can do it well. And he will do it well. And Carey Price still in net. Dustin Tokarski behind him. The upside is real here, guys. And then Gibble coming in a few years. And we'll be able to trade away Fucali. Fucali will either be a minor backup for or minor league starter for the next 2 years, or else he'll be gone halfway through the season at the trade deadline to pick up someone huge if we're in a position to win with McDavid and possibly Barzal on the team. So we'll see how that goes, as we almost are out of August. Too many A's in there for me. And we should be good to go with 33 players under contract. That allows us to have some rookies in the lineup without the fear of them being sent down back to the minors. And actually, I think we might have to change assistant coach lineup changes, so as it's all manual. And there we go. They're expecting 44 wins out of us. That's a little ridiculous, because we'll probably end up more close to, like I said, 34. So editing the lineups, it looks like we can actually make Desharnais expendable to get a top end defenseman to fill out that lineup spot that is occupied by Gustav Backstrom right now. So let's go to the roster moves, see if we can get our best roster possible. Alright. So Connor McDavid, yes, we'd like to call him up to the NHL team. That works good for me. Della Rose, you can go down. Yeah, that's alright. McCarron, Sherbeck, Riley Smith, Dale Weiss. So we'll send him down to the minors. And Sherbeck back to the minors. So there are our 4 right wingers. Our defensemen. We need to acquire a defenseman here, and quick. Pattern is fine, but yeah. Gustav Backstrom has to go to the minors. And Colley, you know what? He is going to swap with Tokarski. There we go. And this will pretty much be the end of the video here after we get that deal for the centerman we're looking for. Or the, yeah, we're looking to get rid of a centerman for a defenseman. So we need to dress Tokarski, and there we go. Okay, let's get out of here and get that trade done, and let's get off this episode and get going towards another one later on in the week, so that I can get back to the Oilers game. That would be huge, because I've probably missed Gazdic scrap, and that would suck. So let's get that trade done. And we are looking to get rid of Thomas Plekanec for, oh, I liked Anaheim wanting him. Hampus Lindholm, there we go. Okay, that's not going to work, so we'll give him a pick as well. That sounds fair to me. There we go. There's our deal. Bing, bang, boom, deal done. So let's take a final look at our lines and get on with our nights. As Hampus Lindholm in that spot? No, that's a little ridiculous. Alright, so we have some work to do afterwards, but that's okay. There we go. So that'll be the decor. And we'll find a left winger somewhere in the organization, and we should be good to go from there. So thank you guys for joining us here on Yak City Gaming. As always, please subscribe. Have a good night. So long.